welcome to another video. And a few minutes, I've been watching like rants about Cyber Kitten, and just a few minutes ago, I found her channel, and I'm not gonna be doing something on her meme slash videos, but I'm going to do it on Clyan the Horned Kitties memes and Inferno the Foxes memes. Let's start from the top. The thing wrong with this video is there's not really much animation, and it really is just frames and frames from my frame. And I have nothing else to say. Really. This next video. This is Clyan the Horned Kitty. This one, I don't have much to say, but this one actually has animation, but at the beginning it has like the same expression, and that's really all I have to say. I'm going to skip the. I'm skipping the sweet paint. That's for another fox. Dang it. Okay, back. I decided to wait for that to end. And again, in this one, there isn't like much animation, and at the beginning, it was all the same, and there were like no movements until like a few seconds later. And really, there wasn't any animation, just frames. Okay, to the next one. I'm skipping the speed paints. this time there is actually some animation, and it is it's cute. It's cute, and that's really all I have to say. Well, like, oh no, the lines are kind of messy, and over at the leg, I don't think you saw this, but like some of the orange went into the went into the lines, and that's all I have to say. Again, there isn't much animation, and I actually suggest you to add more animation to your videos. And there is this random rip in her clothes, as you can see right now on the screen, and it's going on top of her clothes. Like the lines on her clothes, it should really be going under them, but it's on top of them, which doesn't make really much sense to me. Because I think that the stuff on her clothes is supposed to be like just like the fishnet socks or something, leggings or whatever. So you know what? And there isn't much animation, and I really don't like it how they just reuse the frames, because like people do that and sometimes makes their animation like the video better, but sometimes like in this video it makes it worse. It's just like they use this exact same frames, and I don't like it how sometimes they just completely disappear, and also the background sometimes it just goes up and then it stops and then goes back to where it started, and it goes up and it repeats. It's just lazy. And this, I'm gonna skip this one because I don't want to watch this one, and it also is by someone else. Quitty? I don't know how to say it. Oh, no, I'm not watching that one. Not much animation in this one either, but at the beginning, just skip back to it. The words had a lot of animation, and I can already tell that they spent a lot of time on that. But, they reused frames, and, like, at one point, like, the screen just turned into a rectangle like that, and then it just didn't look good. Okay, next animation. Okay, so this one, it does have animation, but the Cyber Kitten's arms, when they're waving at each other, they just look weird, and they're like she's just cramped in there. And the hearts, it's like, okay, so they go up, like they kind of bounce or something, and then they go straight back down, and then just like happens again. It's kind of lazy. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.